Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Off the Wall with Preston and Pete. We're excited to be here tonight. We got a great guest lined up for us. You know, what you're going to see in this show is a little different than most of the interview shows that you usually see. What you're going to see tonight is us going off the wall. And off the wall, we mean we're going to throw questions at our guest that he doesn't expect. We're going to look at the funny side of life and have some fun with our guests. I can tell you a little bit about our guest tonight. Starting out, we all know him from his show, Stevesworld, and his show that he does Saturday night with Walt, Sports Night, which is a great show. We know him from one quarter of This and That, which is an excellent show on Wednesday nights, which is just hilarity in itself with the four amigos on This and That. But here's what else I can tell you about. The guy has a heart of gold. The guy is all about charity. He's jumped up for Give Kids to the World many occasions to help them. He stepped in on many of our streams, our chats, to help us to do everything we can, which it just says so much about his character and his class. We know that he's an Indianapolis Colts fan, which I can live with right now because they're not doing much, which is a good thing. He's proud to be from the Midwest. The guy, his word is gold. If he says yes to you, then he's locked in, and we're excited to have him here tonight. So, Preston, what do you think? Is it time to go?
Yes.
Who are we going to go get?
Stevesworld.
Let's go get Steve. Let's bring Steve in here. Talk to him for a little bit and have some fun with Steve tonight. Steve, my friend, how are you?
I think I'm okay. I'm a little not sure. We'll find out here in a few minutes, I guess. But
you weren't this pale when you won the Beverly Challenge. Well, maybe when you came out of the bathroom that one time after the Beverly Challenge when you relieved yourself.
Yes. Thank you, Zip. Thank you.
No, Zip.
Man.
No, Zip. We don't need it. Preston needs no help.
Preston needs no help. So I tell you what, before we jump into our thing, let's say hello, Preston, everybody in the chat. You're going to take care of that for us tonight, right?
Yeah.
You're going to show Steve how it's done. All right, let's go. Let me see you do it. So.
Hello to Isaac, Neil, Make It Blue, Samantha Lowe, Nick from Magical News Live, Tim Pruitt, Christine Hickman, Amy from AJC Magic TV, Leanne Sherbert, James Ryan, Judy, Zippity Doodad, Captain Akon 27, Donna Jaworski, Brandy Mabe. Yes.
Good job. And hopefully we didn't miss anybody. If we did, we'll make sure we come back through. Preston's doing a real good job. I think Steve's a little bit smoother than that. You do a great job when you.
Hi, Gigi.
Preston.
What?
Good Lord. All right. So.
That's the only one I missed.
Okay. There you go. Myers and the Mouse is in the house. If you forget my partner on Thursday nights for football, you're going to be in trouble. So Big Noah Mountain, he's in here. Hello. Welcome. Melissa Sternberg, Karen Cook, Tracy Glenn. Welcome, everybody. So Steve is our guest tonight. And as I said at the start, Steve is an amazing person. And we all appreciate him for that. I can tell you from my standpoint, before we get into the actual fun of tonight's questioning, Steve was there for me when I was in a coma and didn't even know he was there. Steve was there for my family, and I'm eternally grateful for that. It's just, again, shows the class of your character. We're going to get to the other side of that when we start the question in a minute. But before we start, I got to share something with everybody. So that was about a week and a half ago. We were on a stream with Steve, and we were talking about stuff, and he was talking about some of his paintings, and he showed us a couple. He has a couple of them behind him. The one from Lion King is phenomenal right there.
Thank you.
It's amazing. So Steve does a great job, and he's very humble in his way he does everything because he tries not to, be too bold about it, but he is very good. Vibrary Project, welcome. And I saw somebody else, Mara Memphis, welcome. Stay on top of that. Okay, that's your job tonight.
Okay.
So we said to Steve, hey, I saw a painting there that I liked, and I really didn't think that he would send it to me because he's, people are pretty proud of their works. And Steve, being who he is, we got in the mail the other day some buttons and a card that says,
Hey guys, it is great to see you back at it. Hope you enjoy the painting and the real buttons. Love you guys, Steve.
So here, our main thing that came with it, Preston, you want to present that?
Wait,
Okay.
hold up.
Okay. It's pretty good. It's a good shot of it right there. It's an amazing picture signed by Steve. Bring it back up there. Okay, Steve, now this is where it's going, buddy. This is what it means to me and to Preston. It will hang in our office.
Oh, wow.
Right? Move it over, slide to the left. There you go. It'll hang in our office right there for everybody to see on every stream.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you.
For that. It's Joey's World. Big Disney fan, living in Diz. Welcome. Viapre, welcome. So again, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the like button if you can. We are going to be doing this on Sundays from now on, Preston and I, where we're going to interview somebody from the community. It's going to be a little bit crazy. And then, of course, Thursday nights is Thursday Night Football with my partners, Myers and the Mouse and Dole Whip Dad. But we're not going to talk about that. So, Steve, are you ready to go? Are you ready to throw it against the wall?
I mean, I'm never nervous, but I am today. And just because I know you and you said this is going to be different and I don't have any other person before me to go watch to understand what's going to happen. So I'm just a little nervous, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And, I wanted the questions ahead of time. Obviously, you didn't do that. So we'll see.
We should tell everybody this is 100% spontaneous. I did not give Steve any of the questions. Welcome, Brandy and Dave, Dad from TV1, AJC Magic. You're falling behind.
Well, you guys are talking. I'm not going to interrupt you guys.
Okay, well.
Such a gentleman.
Bye, LSU Mom.
There you go. Now you don't need to wave. Okay, so training the kid. But this is 100% spontaneous. The guests will not see the questions before we start, and it will be a rapid fire. Steve does have the opportunity to plead the fifth and not answer. We hope to not go for that far over the line. What else do we have come in?
Tracy Glenn, Detroit Disney Duo.
Welcome, everybody.
Saw Meg was here. Kay Atwood.
Okay. And you guys can send your questions to us. Preston will keep an eye out in between some of mine. Maybe we'll throw some out there, and we'll go with it. So let's take it on here. Let's start rapid fire off the wall with Steve from Stevesworld. Steve, what is your weirdest quirk that nobody knows about?
Probably that I choose my fingernails, like completely gone, like to where they're gone. So
we need Band-Aid, Steve. Band-Aid.
I have an investment of Band-Aid, yes.
Either that, or I'm pretty sure we can get Gigi to do your nails. Yeah.
I would do that too.
What is your favorite candy bar?
Snickers.
Interesting. Take the next one, Preston.
True or false to this statement? Never have I listened to Justin Bieber.
False.
False. He is a Beaver fanatic. So we got.
I didn't say that. I just said false.
Oh Lord! All right, in your house, if your house caught on fire, what's the one thing that you would grab going out the door?
My safe.
Your safe. Interesting. Okay.
Has all my important.
Leave the dog, but we're gonna get the safe.
Well, the dog will follow out behind me. He get out himself.
Okay. You sit down at a table for a serious game of Monopoly, and your competition is Resort TV1 Dale, Mouse Talk Walt, and Mickey's Magic Meg. Who wins?
Oh, I do.
You do.
Yeah.
Steve
Okay.
Bieber.
Steve Bieber. No.
Beaver.
Look. I got enough that
Beaver.
I got enough that everybody already harasses me about. We don't need anything else to come out of this. So
Great. Mike Willard's in the house. That's
look,
good.
I like.
Oh.
Jenna's here from Resort TV1. We love Jenna.
I like playing games, and I'm very competitive, and I play to win, unless there's children involved.
Make it be known that if Steve were to play Dale, Walt, and Meg in a serious competition of Monopoly, they're all going down.
It's true.
All right.
I got the Lion King version if we want to use it. So
there we go.
It has to be the castle version of Monopoly.
Gotcha. Dolphy Crew, welcome in. Great to see you. Everybody hit that like button for us and subscribe if you haven't. All right, let's keep going here because we're having some fun. If you were given a record label right now, what would the name of your debut album be?
All Things Fun.
All Things Fun. I love it. I love it.
All things plastic.
Good Lord. So, this is a unique question. Thinking down the road, how many kids do you want to have?
3.
Huh? Good number. I'm right there with you on that. 3's a good number. Okay. You want to take the next one, Preston? Let's go there.
Coffee or tea?
Tea. Easy. That was an easiest question I've ever been. I don't drink coffee.
Not a coffee guy. Okay, good.
Not at all.
What is the strangest place publicly that you've made whoopee?
Oh my gosh. The strangest place?
Yeah. Resort TV one's in the house. Hey, Josh, our Josh is here. Let me redo the question. Steve, what is the strangest place in public you've made whoopee? I've never seen you this red.
I'm good. Oh man, I'm not there anymore.
Plead the fifth. You can't plead the fifth.
I don't want to plead the fifth. I gotta be forthcoming.
Okay, Atwood's in the house.
Oh, I'm sweating really bad here.
This is great. It's off the wall. This is off the wall with Steve from Stevesworld, and we're waiting for this like an inquiry at the Senate. He is procrastinating like a mobster.
Oh no! It would have been after hours at a library.
Oh my Lord. Okay. We were going to leave it at that, but after hours at a library.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Okay. What is your secret YouTube? Who is your secret?
Can we go back to the tea or coffee questions?
No.
No.
We're going to go to this question. Let's go to this one first. If you were a Microsoft program, what would you be?
If I was a Microsoft program?
Yeah.
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. Interesting. I like it.
He has the power to make a point.
Why don't you ask that one?
I like Excel too, but PowerPoint.
Okay.
Who is your secret YouTube celebrity crush?
Oh my gosh. Corey Meets World.
Magic of the Mouse TV in. Welcome in.
I'm not allowed to say Corey Meets World, am I?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I got a shrine to him already. No.
Yes,
my secret YouTube crush.
Isaac Nail, welcome in.
I'm not gonna say her whole name, but there's a girl named Jen that's pretty good at what she does, and I'll just leave it at that. Her name's Jen.
Okay. All right, good. We'll leave it at that. Interesting.
Some of the guys know who it is.
Yep, I'm sure we do. If we were to come to your house right now and open up your fridge, what mainstay condiments would we find?
You would find Heinz ketchup, and you would find nothing else. Unless somebody else brought it. I don't eat mustard, don't eat mayonnaise, don't eat relish, none of this. Heinz ketchup. And it's the big bottles because I put it on everything.
Nice. So let's see, we got Nicole C's in here. Andrew's in here, right, Preston? Welcome, everybody. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. We're going to be doing these shows every Sunday night, off the wall, with some of our favorite YouTube fans. Don't be surprised.
One of them's been really bad. So.
Well, you know what? Some of these guys that are sitting in the chat right now having a little laugh, you never know when they may get the phone call. So, all right, Steve, let's go down here. How do you like your eggs cooked?
I don't eat eggs.
Okay, interesting.
Same as me.
Go to the next one.
This one?
Yeah.
An apple costs 20 cents, and an orange costs 40 cents, and a grapefruit costs 60 cents. How much is a pear?
2.
2.
2?
A pear.
20, 40, 60, 80. Simple math.
A pear is 2.
Oh, okay. Touche. Touche from Stevesworld. I love it.
Thinking outside the box.
Room, desk, and your car. Which one do you clean first?
My desk.
Your desk. Okay. Good deal. I like that. Want to do the next one, Preston?
You could be a superhero. What power would you possess?
I always love Captain America. He's my favorite superhero. So I would say his power, which is basically agelessness and strength.
Okay. Interesting. All right. What is your worst habit that nobody knows about besides the fingers?
Oh, that would have been it. My worst habit that nobody knows about is probably that. That's it. That's easily my worst habit. I would say, I don't know what bad habits eating candy. that's nobody knows that though.
Preston threw out going to McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't know if it's considered bad habit. I mean, I don't smoke and do any of that kind of stuff. So outside of eating my fingernails, maybe not putting the dishes in the dishwasher every night. I don't know.
Interesting.
It doesn't stay there very long because I can't stand it to be dirty. So
there you go. How many bottles of beer would be consumed in a week?
This week, 0.
Average.
Oh, an average, maybe maybe one every 2 weeks on average. So
Okay. What is your favorite food?
pizza.
Pizza. There we go. Here's a question from Avery, the Human American. Pop quiz for Steve. Who made
Salsa at the party.
the salsa at the party?
Lydia.
And that salsa was loaded.
No, it wasn't. She's only 15.
It was good.
Very
You guys
good.
killed it. You guys killed it. And you had a good time that night.
Yes.
Thanks, Avery, for throwing that out there. Let's see here. What is your go-to karaoke song?
It used to be Betty Davis Eyes.
Betty Davis Eyes.
But now I like The Shallows.
Oh, that's a good one. Nice. We got 54 in here watching. Thank you, everybody. Again, if you have your questions that you want to throw out to Steve, put them up here and we'll try to bring them in. Preference for you. What are you laughing at?
Steve had 13 Coors Light last night. LOL.
Not true.
I love it. Preference for you, suit and tie or jeans and a t-shirt?
Suit and tie.
Nice. Very nice. When if when you enter the room, a theme song played similar to how the WWE wrestlers have an entrance, what song would that be?
I would have said I Can Go the Distance, but that's not a very good wrestling song. I don't know. I would have to say
You want to know what mine would be?
what's that?
Hell's Bells.
That's a good one. There's some really good theme songs out there. I would have to. I mean, I love "Ball with the Ball" from Kid Rock. That would probably be a good one to come out to. So I'll say that.
That's a great one.
Donna would be the Rockies theme song.
Welcome in, Candy Mom 15. Good to see you, Mickey Fans 71, aka Lisa. Welcome in. Who else am I missing, Preston? I thought there was somebody else that jumped
Margaret
in.
Nagy.
Welcome, Margaret. Joey's World in. I love Joey. Joey's best bud. Hey, Keith. Welcome in. Good to see everybody here tonight. Thanks again for stopping in. Appreciate you guys hitting the likes. We're still a part of the way through with Steve from Steve's World, and it's off the wall because he doesn't know where the questions are coming from. So let's keep going here.
They're so randomly different. It doesn't. I don't know.
It's all over the place. It is off the wall. What is the current laundry detergent used in your house?
It is Tide.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Oh, you just made Josh fired up.
I know.
Finish this.
I hate.
Finish the second. Okay, finish this sentence. This is the last gift I gave to a girlfriend was.
Oh no.
The last gift I gave to a girlfriend was. You don't have to say who she was.
The last gift.
What?
Well, technically speaking, the last gift I gave to a girl was a ring.
Whoa. That's a whole nother path.
It's another, yeah. I would say that's probably a ring.
Okay, we're gonna leave it there. From the sitcom show Friends, what character are you?
Chandler.
I would agree with that. That's a great call.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question from Nicole C.
Oh, no.
Ask Steve how many hours a night he sleeps on average.
4.
Doesn't surprise me. Jeffrey Resendez, welcome in. And Andrew Houston, I don't think we said hello to you before, Dre. Hello, thank you for being here. So here's an interesting one. Describe the color Dolphin Gray to Mike Wheeler.
Dolphin Gray. Mike, it's a mixture of black and white with a little bit more white than black.
He says he can't see it.
I know. I'm hoping he can remember.
Just so everybody knows, me and Mike talked earlier today. He knew that was coming. So I think they were bashing Mike. We love Mike Wheeler.
Oh.
Okay. During your lifetime, what was your best MacGyver moment?
Oh, I've had so many of those. Man, that's a hard question. I would say basically that's a hard one. I like probably taking and building my shelving system in my garage because I didn't go buy anything to make it. I used whatever was laying around, and it still holds. So I'm pretty impressed with it. But it's made out of, I cut the leg off of one of these desks. They were so big. That's a shelf out there. I've got just boards that have broken that I went ahead and sawed off the rest of the way. They're out there. So just, I don't know. There's probably a way better answer than that one, but I can't
That's
think
okay.
of it.
That's pretty good. Jump back up the stream a little bit here, Preston. I want to go up this. First off, Mike Wheeler says, had a great response. He says, Pete, I'm still not getting a clear picture of the color. So that's great by Mike. And then I saw there's a question down below. Make it blue, a Disney adventure. Go ahead, Preston.
What is the most unexpected lesson that YouTube gave you?
Good question.
Time management and patience.
Time management, patience. Okay, good. All right. Let's see. Many marriages today end in divorce, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the most important part of a marriage to concentrate on keeping it stable?
Trust.
Oh, great word. I love you for that, because that is something that you know very well about me. I have a circle of trust. That's a great thing.
Well, that's the reason why I'm not married. So,
great answer. Great answer. Expedition Greg, welcome in. Get in the bottom there, please. What? Steve, Andrew Bidding wants to know favorite non-swear word, swear word.
I like you.
Loves Disney.
I like playing Call of Duty and yelling "Mother Trucker" a lot.
I get you. Welcome in, everybody. Again, we are live with Steve from Steve's World tonight, off the wall with some of these questions. We still got a bunch here we're going to run through, and we love the fact that you all are in here watching it with us. We hope to have a new guest every Sunday night asking them the questions that everybody wants to, but they're afraid to ask, or in some cases may not want to ask, but we're going to do it anyway.
Oh, we have a question from Zippity Doodad.
Zippity Doodad.
I believe the fifth.
Where is he? Where's Ballerina costume?
Party City mostly, or a very awkward moment at Kroger, which is a grocery store. So,
oh shoot.
Mickey's Magic, welcome in. Love you. Great, glad you're here. So, if you were in a contest on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire,
yes,
know the show?
Yes.
Who's your phone a friend?
Honestly, it'd be my chemistry professor from college.
Okay. Good call.
Very, very vast knowledge of just all kinds of random knowledge. I've never known anybody like him.
Okay. Good.
He actually applied for Jeopardy and was like in the mix, but never got on.
Okay. Batman, Robin, Joker, Two-Face, Commissioner Gordon. Which one are you?
Batman. I might be. No. Commissioner Gordon might be a good one too. I would say. I don't know. They're both heroes. I would go with. I'd go with Commissioner Gordon because I thought Ben Affleck ruined Batman.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, Steve. Dave. Oh, we got one. Okay. Myers and the Mouse has a question. Go ahead, Preston.
Do you and Shep call each other or have 4 DNT shirts?
You always wear the same shirts.
Believe it or not, Shep and I do not talk to each other about which shirt we're going to wear, but 95% of the time we're always wearing the same shirt.
Well, you're promoting your brand, and that's a good thing. So nothing wrong with that. So
Tina McNeil's in the chat too.
Okay, Tina McNeil, welcome in. Always good to see Tina. So, of Dave, Shep, or Zip, which one is most likely to get arrested by Disney police?
I'm gonna go with Shep. So
Shep, okay.
I think he might try to do something a little too crazy, like climb up this on a statue and touch the statue. You know, those ones you're not supposed to climb. Or climb the stairs on the pyramid. That's Shep.
Okay. If tomorrow you wake up and you're the CEO of Walt Disney Parks, what are the first 3 things you check about in the current status of the parks?
Cleanliness, customer satisfaction, and employee satisfaction.
Good. Great answers. Great answer. This one I think I know the answer to. What we go with anyway. Cat or dog?
Dog.
Yeah, obviously we're dog people too. If Hollywood made a movie about your life, who would play the leading role?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Oh, I have a great one for that.
Oh God.
I have
Okay.
a great one.
Oh,
Isn't it right there's an inside joke there. We'll get to later. So.
Okay. You could be any Star Wars character in the saga. Who are you? And I'll mind you that Preston said Jar Jar Binks, but for you, but I didn't think that was right.
What?
Mr. Jar Jar. I'm gonna go with. I want Kylo. I want Ben Solo.
Okay, that's a great call. Great one. What else we got going? Anything going over the chats? Which Disney Detroit duo? Good question. Which one of the 7 dwarfs describes you the most? Which I actually had that question later on in here, so I'll throw it out there.
Doc.
Doc.
What was it?
Interesting.
Joey had a question.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, I don't want to say dopey, but I'm going to go with Doc. So.
Okay. Joey's World threw out there, out of all the D&T dress-ups, which, if any, would you not do again and why?
Say that one more. I'm sorry.
Out of all the D&T dress-ups that you had, which, if any, would you not do again and why?
Which would I not do again? Sad to say that I would do them all again, but my least favorite was Rafiki because it's the only one I've ever had a mask on, and it was super hot.
Okay. Good question.
Okay,
Kay Atwood has a great question. Who is most likely to come bail you out? Shep, Zip, or Dave? And it cannot be their wives.
Zip.
I would agree with that one.
He'd bring a beer and come help you.
All right, let's see.
He'd sit there and watch me for a while, but he'd get me out.
Here's a good question.
Carlos is in chat.
I see Carlos. Welcome, Carlos. All right, Steve. If you had an advertisement on Tinder and were given 6 words or less to describe you, what would they be?
What kind of question?
You're turning red again. I love it.
What kind of question is that? Well, I'm just going to go with attributes that I really like, and that's loyal. This is going to be a generic answer, but loyal, trustworthy, all things fun, which might get some swipes, and I don't know, caring.
Well, that's pretty good. I like that. Generic, but to the point. What's that?
What is Steve's favorite part of the McRib?
That's a question from Disney World Feet. What is your favorite part of the McRib?
Fake meat.
Fake meat. Zip had one question there too. What was Zip's? Another Zip question.
Oh God, another Zip question.
Go down then if you missed it.
Right there.
Would Steve rather let read chat? Who would you rather read the chat? Zip or Shep?
Oh God, Dave.
Dave, that's a great answer. Dave.
Yeah. Zip's more fun. Shep takes 3 hours to read the chat.
I just like to point out that Mickey Fan 71 aka Lisa put, is Steve on Tinder? I'm asking for a friend.
No, not at all.
Great. That's fantastic. Okay, back to the questions here. If there was a fight between Captain Jack Sparrow and the Black Widow, who wins?
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, interesting. If I locked you in a sealed room and gave you a phone with enough time on battery to make one call, who do you call?
Ghostbusters.
No.
To get out, or like it's the last call?
It's the last call.
My mom.
Good answer. Great answer. Love it. Describe this and that in one word.
Brotherhood.
Oh, very good. I like it.
Donna has a question.
Okay.
How many times has he dressed up in a ballerina costume
just for fun?
Oh, jeez. At least 3 times.
Okay.
At least 3 times.
Got 57 watching now and 56 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Again, if you're new with us here, then make sure you subscribe. We're going to have a new guest on every week, sitting in the hot seat on Off the Wall. Sitting here today, you have to make a decision to leave a family member the 2 most valuable things you have. What are they?
What are the most valuable things I have?
Huh?
What I would consider my Disney collection, which is just basically everything with a Disney. And I mean, I've got I don't know, like a retirement after life savings thing that would go to a beneficiary even long after I'm retired. So that would be the other.
Okay, good.
Wait, what?
All right, Steve. I guess I should use my Bob Eubanks voice. Steve, who do you fear more, Josh or Jenna?
Who do I fear more? Jenna. I feared I'm going to disappoint Jenna more, so that's where fear comes from.
Good answer. Okay, I like it. What is your go-to appetizer on the menu?
Mozzarella sticks.
Nice, good call. I like it. Okay. Of the 4 members of a Dis and That, who would win a food eating contest?
I would.
Well,
Think you can outtake Dave, huh?
Yes.
Welcome in, Dale. There's Dale.
We've had somewhat of a eating or drinking contest, and I think I've proven myself okay.
Okay. All right. Living in Diz throwing out fried pickles as an appetizer. Okay. Crayola calls you tomorrow and says you can be the new color in their box. What is it? What's it called?
What the heck? Is it one of the colors that's in there, or am I creating a new color?
You're doing your new color. You're creating a color.
I know, perfect one.
For him?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a belt yellow and it says plastic belt.
He just doesn't want to leave that alone. He's got nothing else in the arsenal.
I'm gonna go with, you know what? We'll call it sunshine.
Sunshine. That's interesting. That shows a new style. I like it.
It's Joey's Walt says Shrek Steve Green.
Shrek Steve Green. What's Andrew Bidding? Steve, how do you want to be remembered? What do you want your everlasting impact in the world to be? That's a good question.
That I just brought joy and happiness to everybody that I could.
I think you're doing a good job of that, buddy.
Ballerina blue. Make it blue.
Ballerina blue.
That's a great color. I love it.
Oh, okay.
Nick has a question. Go ahead.
Don't call me Sunshine Zip.
Go ahead.
How much would I have to pay Steve to go to Magic Kingdom and walk around in a ballerina costume for a day?
You know what? If they would let me, I would do it.
Everybody has a price.
Oh, I would do it free. If Disney would let me do it, which, you know what? I wonder if they'd let me do it for a Halloween party. I don't know. If they would let me do it, I would do it. No cost.
Welcome in the Bomo, Michelle the Quilter. Walt, Mouse Talk is here. Walt will be one of our guests on Thursday night on the NFL Watch Party this week, so check in and watch him. Here's a question.
Disney would frequent know Steve's favorite makeup, eyeshadow or nail polish?
Nail polish. Comes off easier.
Mouse Talk. Go up to Walt's one up there.
I'm pretty red.
I'm pretty red there. That's a great color for tonight right now.
There you go. Steve, if you had to get rid of either Flight of Passage or Ride of the Resistance, what would you let go?
Oh, I love Rise of Resistance way better, but I would let it go because you can only ride it once a day, whereas Flight of Passage you can ride multiple times.
Okay, interesting. When you're packing for your next Disney trip, what's the first 2 things to go in the suitcase?
Cameras, and they're already packed. So
there we go. Okay. What do you think about when you're driving in your car alone?
A lot of times it's Disney, but usually family, something along those lines.
Okay. Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Good man. You get a chance to date one Disney princess. Who is it?
Oh, gosh.
Only one?
Only one.
Probably can't say Ariel for obvious reasons. Zip would get mad. I would say Jasmine.
Jasmine. Interesting. Okay. Your next pizza order, what's on it?
Bacon.
Bacon. Just bacon?
Just bacon.
Wow.
Bacon and cheese and sauce and all that, but bacon.
Yeah, but just the actual bacon.
I have it saved as a favorite over at my pizza place. So,
describe your life for me using only film titles.
Using only film titles?
Yeah.
This is one that you probably should have given me a heads up, but
it's tough to think about off the top of your thing. But I
so,
love
it. You wanting it to flow in a sentence? Is that what you're saying, or just random titles?
Just like a couple random titles that you would be your.
So, I would say that. I know one, but I don't want to say it first. Well, Clash of the Titans.
Okay, good one.
Man, this is hard. I would throw Star Wars there. If you're wanting no explanation, that's good. So,
I'm not certain things.
no, Dumb and Dumber is one of my favorite movies, but I can't put that on my. And A Beautiful Mind. Let's say that.
Oh, nice. Okay, so go. You could put Dumb and Dumber. It's okay.
Detroit Disney Duo says, if you could pick 3 characters to read at Disney at a dining
Let me go one different. I like that question, but let me change it a little bit. I'll change that. If you could pick 3 people in history, any 3 people, to do a dining experience at Disney, but you can't use Walt, who's it going to be?
Any 3 people from history?
Yeah.
Ernest Hemingway. I'm gonna go with
Russian German.
who? I'm gonna go with I'm gonna stay away from the Disney family. So Ernest Hemingway. I'm gonna say Elon Musk.
Huh.
And I'm going to go with my third one as probably Winston Churchill.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Joey's World had a question. If Steve could have one person from the YouTube community narrate his life, who would it be?
There's a lot of people that would fit this, but I think there's something. I'm going to go with Corey on this one. There's something soothing about the way he presents his material, so I would like it to be him.
That's good. Disney Nerd Herders, welcome in. Okay, let's see here. Captain Crunch, Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, or Fruit Loops. You can only choose one. What is it?
Cheerios.
Interesting.
Garlic Cheerios, preferably, but Cheerios.
And the one back there. How many days have you gone without showering?
Oh, I shower 3 times a day. It's never gone without showering. So
I know. That's why I asked you, because like that.
Minimum of 3 times a day.
Oh, Lord. How many donuts are you capable of eating in one sitting?
Oh, I don't eat donuts anymore, but I could probably eat 8.
Nice. We open your iTunes right now. How many Taylor Swift songs are we going to find?
0. Can't stand her.
Okay. Interesting.
Pepsi Walt.
I'm pretty sure Brandy had that question too.
What is your favorite cookie?
I mean, Shake It Out might be on there, but that's it. Nothing else.
What is your favorite cookie?
White chocolate macadamia nut.
Oh, wow. Okay. What's the one YouTube channel you watch with consistency, but really want no one to know that you actually see?
Well, it's called that. I don't really care that anybody knows. You're
not turning red, at least.
No, it's not. I wouldn't have. I'm trying to think of if there is one that I wouldn't want anybody to know that I watch.
Okay.
But realistically, I watch a lot of them. But I guess the one that I don't ever tell people I watch is called Wow Art, where it's just like a music and they pour paint all over everything and smear it together and it comes out to be a picture. So
nice. Okay. Very cool.
Say that. I don't know.
That's cool.
Stacy Rogers, hello.
Stacy Rogers, welcome in.
Oh,
so
no questions from Stacy, please.
Steve, on behalf of Stacy Rogers, Mile High Club, Club 33, or the original Mickey Mouse Club? If you could only join one, which is it?
Club 33.
Club 33. So I'd go on Mickey Mouse Club. Yeah.
That would have been my second choice, but I'm going Club 33.
You're at Chef Mickey for an all-you-can-eat dinner. How many times to the buffet would be considered all?
6.
I like it.
I could make it more, but I'm going to say 6.
What is the best YouTube name for a channel that you've seen?
Zippity Doodad.
Zippity Doodad? Yeah, it is good. Let's see. How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
I'm okay with it.
Okay. Where's the one place that you have urinated publicly but don't want anybody to know?
Oh.
He could veto this one if he wants.
He can veto it.
I'm going to try not to veto any.
72 watching, 70 likes. Thanks everybody for being here while Steve's thinking.
I'm going to say, you say what's the weirdest place, or what'd you say?
Yeah, the most unique place, or
I mean, it's probably the Walmart parking lot, but
okay. Right now, we have one person that's in this chat that just lost his mind. I'm just letting you know that. Oh, God, that's great. Let's see. Who do you know that best reminds you of a TV character or a movie character that is one of your close friends?
Um,
I'm sorry.
72 Steve is
You're
right.
gonna look at that. Right there, up top.
Who is one of my friends? One of my friends that could be a cartoon character? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, maybe this is a little cheating, but Kelly as Donkey was like spot on.
Oh.
He could easily be Donkey for me and make
He
it.
just lost his mind right now with everything, so that's good. I like that. That's pretty good. Okay. If you were arrested, what is the first assumption people make that you were arrested for?
Dancing or public indecency with ballerina costume, I'm guessing. So
I got it. Okay. Here's a good one. What is the most inappropriate or embarrassing place you broke wind?
an elevator, probably.
An elevator. Okay.
Like there's no escape.
Preston's got a question from AGC Magic.
How many toasters have you bought so far in your life?
In my life, I could not even possibly begin to guess. I go to Disney an average of 4 times a year, and I buy a toaster on at least 3, if not all 4 of those every year. I've been going for 21 years.
That's a lot of toasters.
80, 75, 80.
Stacey Rogers has a question. Who is the girl he called Hun, as in honey, not this past Saturday night, but the Saturday night before on Chef's Stream? Who knows? I was lost on it.
There's a lot of girls there. I don't remember.
And just so Stacey knows, in Baltimore, the word Hun is a natural used word. It's in Baltimore dialect down in Baltimore because of the
I did what he said. I did what he said.
They did what he said. Okay.
Kelly, that's all.
Here's a good one.
Kelly.
Okay, Andrew Biddy's got one. Steve, you're selected for Survivor. Do you win by outplaying, outwitting, or outlasting?
Outwitting.
I agree
I would
with that.
say all 3, but I'm going to go with outwit.
I love it. Blonde or brunette?
Brunette.
Zip, became another dad when changed to brunette. You got to watch out. Be careful with that. All right, Steve, what is a line that you could say to someone at Disney, but if you said it in New York, you'd be considered totally creepy?
Let's go see the Lost Boys.
That's great. That's great. Yes, you're absolutely right. What was your favorite toy growing up?
My favorite toy was my G.I. Joe collection.
G.I. Joe collection.
But you know what? There actually probably is one that I played with more. And I used to have the Jabba the Hutt that sat on the little thing. And you used to be able to take Princess Leia and chain her by the neck into his little whatever it was. And when you opened it up, you could throw somebody in it. I really liked that one too.
Okay, cool. I saw Jenna in here. This made me think about this. This wasn't even on my list, but I'm going to throw it out there. If you had a chance to wear ears one day in the park, the whole day, what type would you buy?
There are several that I wear. I've actually worn my up. I got some from Cargo and up ears, and I've actually worn those in the park. So I'm okay with anything. At this point in time, I think we all know that there's pretty much nothing I won't put on. So it doesn't matter really.
Okay. Well, and you know what? I think it's somebody who has enough character as a guy to wear ears in there. I think it's a great thing. So, Preston, go ahead and throw up Donna's question. Steve, when is he coming to finish painting my I'm Pretty wall? And will he be doing it in costume? And can I live stream it?
Yes, yes, and yes. If you let me do it, because she told me I'm not allowed to paint over it. She won't let anybody paint over it. And I can't believe she actually saw it because that was supposed to be a surprise. And I still haven't done the video. I need to get that video out this week.
Okay.
But I would definitely do it. And yes, you could live stream it while I'm in costume.
I would watch that. Steve, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out?
Out, and I only sleep with a sheet.
Okay. Have you ever been caught by anyone in your birthday suit?
No.
Okay. I have. That's why I have that question. It wasn't good. A story for another day. Okay. Who's your favorite celebrity crush?
Jennifer Aniston.
Okay. Favorite type of sandwich?
Steak and cheese, basically steak melt.
Let's see. We have a question from Dale.
Nope, not allowed.
Steve, have you ever fled from a cop or tried?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm usually riding with them. So I used to do a lot of ride-alongs with cops. That I'm friends with all the cops in my old hometown. So I used to ride with them at night and do ride-alongs.
That's pretty awesome. I've done those
in the front seat, not the back seat. So
70 watching here, 73 likes guidance. We're really grateful for you guys being here tonight. We've got to see a little bit of another side of Steve World. We got a couple more questions for him, and then we're going to finish up. He's taking it all in with good stride tonight. He hasn't taken the fifth on any.
It's not been too bad. There's been a couple of them that were a little edgy.
I didn't want to go. Like I said, we're still keeping it family friendly, but we're trying. The goal is that we see another side of you. Everybody sees the other side, and we just want to throw some out there. And it goes to show a lot about your character, sitting here asking questions, and hopefully the chat's had a lot of fun and got to ask you some questions. Zip says, please don't ask him the same questions. There are some that are still on there, Zip.
Well, there's the couple really bad ones have to be asked to every single person, but maybe up a little bit so that they can't prepare their answers ahead of time. Yeah, well, I'll be changing things around to the best I can. It's obviously going to be interesting. Andrew Bidding says, Steve, you get a chance to time travel. Where do you go, and what do you change without causing a paradox? Great question. Oh, for this is going to be kind of like a like maybe a common answer, I think. But I go back to when Walt was designing Walt Disney World to be involved in the processes and give my ideas and just see how his mind worked. Okay, that's a great question. A great answer to that question. I think it would be a lot of for the Disney community that would be our answer for what we do. Okay, Candy Mom says, Steve. Yes. Looks or brains? Brains. Rock or Dwayne? Neither. Would you let DNT set you up with someone? Oh. And last, probably. Ballerina. What was that? Bikini or ballerina outfit? Ballerina. Okay. Would you let the DNT guys set you up with someone? They've been trying, and I've been going along slightly. So yes, I probably would. Okay, good. That's a great. What does Stacy got? Stacy says, "What it was really in the watermelon hibiscus drink that he was drinking?" Stacy, we are all trying to figure that out. It literally just said watermelon and hibiscus. I don't know what else was in it. I didn't ask. Mike Wheeler says, "Who would?" Okay. If one of the guys were to not do D&T, basically, who would he want to replace with one of the guys? We wouldn't replace anybody with anybody else. And that's a good answer. It would go to we've already talked about it. It would go to a 3-person group. So. And I respect and I like that answer, Steve, because you've really done a great platform over there with what you've done with this and that and the friendships that came from that. They are realistic. They are true. And honestly, it's a good question, Mike, but I don't really think any of the 4 would be leaving. But that's a good thing. Dale. What's a pet peeve of yours? Says Dale. Let me explain before anybody gets mad at me. But my pet peeve is dealing with ignorant people, and what I mean by that is people that are not knowledgeable to the subject matter that they're trying to speak of. Okay, great answer. Steve, have you ever been banned from a public place? No. Good.
He's a good boy.
I am a good boy.
There's nothing wrong with that. So, all right. Let's see. I'll tell the chat we're going to start winding up here. So if anybody has any last questions, throw them up now. There's Donna's got one for Steve. Does he play any musical instruments? If so, how many and what are they? A lot. I was in band, and I was also when I got to a certain point in school, you had to pick something, and I did a lot of AP classes ahead of time, so I ran out of classes to take. So I was a study hall, and they put me as a band assistant. And at that time, I played the French horn throughout high school.
And then I also learned to play the trumpet, the drums, the piano, slightly guitar, and a saxophone and a trombone.
Okay. Interesting.
I could work my way through the piano and the French horn and the trumpet pretty good, but outside of that,
you just made Josh extremely happy if he's still in here listening right now with all that. If you know anybody who wants to buy a, what is it? What do we have? Piccolo? I don't know, something.
It's
flute.
flute.
I got a really expensive flute.
nice.
Very good.
Well, the one instrument I don't play that I want to play very badly is the cello.
Cello, nice. Jenna asked, "What's your dream vacation spot that's not Disney?"
Ooh, because it would have been Alani. It's Germany. I studied German for 8 years, and it's on my bucket list places to visit. So I would want to go see Germany.
Nice. I was going to get sent over there for work, and I got out of it. Steve, when you're driving your car, what is your favorite song to listen to from Gigi?
Favorite song right now to listen to? I love Despacito, and I crank it in the car. But I also like a lot of rap, so anything with Bone Thugs and Harmony or Eminem is in my CD player as well. So, but probably if I picked one, actually, you know what? The one song that's actually on my CD player right now in my car is "Sound of Silence" by Disturbed, not Simon and Garfunkel.
Nice.
I would say "The Sound of Silence" from Disturbed's version.
Is it wrong that I think the last song I listened to in my truck was Rick James' Super Freak?
Nope, not at all.
Magical News Live wants you to change your picture to the ballerina picture for a day. Which, we said, are you willing to do that? I don't know. I mean,
I'd be willing to. It's just the hassle of doing it, but I wouldn't have any problem doing it for one day.
Avery the Cuban American asked, "What's your favorite Disney song?"
I Can Go the Distance.
There's so many great ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
I was really amazed to find out how many the Sherman brothers had their finger on.
Yep.
When I watched that video, it was just unbelievable. So, all right, well, we're getting ready to tie things up here, guys. It's our first show. We thank you for coming on with us. We appreciate the fact that you took time out of your Sunday night when you're streaming every other night and doing a lot of stuff besides work, on top of work, to come on with both of us. You've touched our lives dramatically with everything that you've done, as I started at the beginning of the show. You're one of the reasons, along with several other people that are in this chat today, that when I woke up from my coma, or came out of my coma, I was so glad to hear their voices. And you were in that list, Steve. You're in my close circle of trust. You have influenced my son. And there's not many people that I trust my son to go with or do something with or have conversations with. And you're one of the few in this world.
That means the world to me, man. That means more than you'll ever know.
Yeah, that's so. So we've had a great night tonight. I really appreciate Steve and his openness. We found out some interesting things about Steve.
It wasn't near as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie.
We're still keeping it Disney clean. But hey, look, let's be honest. How many people in the chat, raise your hands? How many people thought that Steve would have done it in a library? I mean, Preston's raising his hand.
Forget about that question.
No, I'm never going to forget that question. Every time I drive past my library, I'm going to laugh. So, but a lot of nice comments coming in here for Steve, and we appreciate that. Living in Diz. Where'd it go? We'll jump quick. More sunshine, please. Jim's in here. Welcome in. Tina McNeil says, "Wait, what? You got to go back to the earlier questions, guys. If you missed part of the show and you're just coming in now, you need to go back to the beginning because there's some questions in there."
There's no need. There's no need to go back to some of the other questions.
What did Stacy say? "Wait, Pete, are you sure this is a good thing that he influences your son, Ballerina Steve? Need I say more?" LOL, love your stream. He does a great scene. What go down the bottom there? What was that? Library Steve?
No, that's not a thing.
Stop. Oh, that's great. Vibe Project's laughing. Jonathan Chung's laughing. Sister Gigi raised her hand. Mara put her finger down. She said no. She did not take that. So we love Mara. She's great support of the show. So Joey's World said, "Yes, I've learned more about Steve than I ever thought I needed to know." LOL. Hashtag closed library. Okay, go back and find Dale's question. Yeah. We missed a question from Dale.
What are you doing?
Go down.
I'm going.
I think he's putting it at the bottom. Go back there. All the way to the bottom. They'll put it back in.
Oh.
Steve, what is your favorite cheesy pickup line?
Oh, I don't use cheesy pickup lines. I think they're ridiculous.
Somebody asked, was it the librarian?
There's so many innuendos that I can't say right now, but I would have to say, I mean, not everybody's classic one is "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?" That's probably my favorite of all the ones. I don't ever use cheesy pickup lines, but that's probably my favorite one that I can't believe anybody would ever try to use. So,
the funniest thing, I'll be honest. Okay, so I had you open up a little bit tonight. I'll tell you one because that's a great question, Dale. And you don't even know this about your mother. The first time I met his mother, I walked up to her and did the Joey thing. How you doing? She looked at me and she says, "Are you a clown?" or something to that effect. It was something like
probably listening right now.
She may be. I was pretty goofy with her when we first met. That's a story for another day. So, Andrew Benning says, you say classy San Diego. Steve's pickup line, got any toasters? I do. Joey's World. Gotta put hashtag library love with Steve. That takes a whole new meaning to the
Come on, Donna.
Oh, God, that's great. This is hysterical. And this is why I love our community and the people that are in it. 68 people still watching as we finish it up, 78 likes. And we had a great time with Steve. Steve, as Off the Wall is going to do, we're going to give you the last words. So throw it over to you.
Well, I am just absolutely honored that you asked me to be your first guest. I did not know what to expect. I'll be honest, it wasn't near as bad as I thought it would. But I did make a commitment to myself to make sure that I answered every question that you asked me today. So, yeah, thank you for having me. Absolutely honored. Thank you to all the people that came out and watched. And, as everything I try to do, try to make everybody happy, try to bring some joy to people's lives if they don't have it. So just treat each other kindly and just make this world a better place.
Absolutely. And remember, Steve goes live on Monday nights on his channel. And
I have the Vipery project on tomorrow. So
a lot of great interviews. Vipery projects in the chat here. Ed and Mindy, right?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. I'm doing well with just meeting them. So that'll be a great interview. I'm looking forward to that. You've got Wednesday nights with this and that. You never know what's going to happen on that show. And if
we don't either.
You're missing out. I'm telling you, you're missing out. And then you got Saturdays with Walt on usually will be sports talk. Hopefully that'll be coming back soon.
Yep, non-sports night right now.
Saturday too.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Great job on Saturday when you guys were talking about everything was coming, how it was coming back and everything. How you changed it. So Steve's in our community. He's active and about, and we thank him for being here. So we were going to be here next Sunday night. I don't know who our guest is yet. I'm going to work on that this week. Somebody will be sitting in the hot seat. Yeah.
And I do want to say real quick, for anybody that, I'll talk to anybody. Don't ever hesitate to contact me through whatever platform it is. And all of us guys now, all the This and That guys have our own emails at thisandthat.com. So it's Steve, Shep, Zip, and Dave at thisandthat.com. So you can email us at those if you have any questions. But don't ever hesitate to reach out. I will try to get back to you with whatever I can help with, but just don't hesitate.
Awesome. And again, shows just how Steve is. So make sure you're subscribed to his channel. Make sure you're following him on all the social media platforms. I know you're on Instagram. I know you're on Facebook. I think
TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all the stuff. I'm on Facebook, but I'm trying to create a new one for this stuff. So
cool. Make sure you guys are following Steve and keeping up with what he's doing. And when you're on his channel, share it out. Let people know they're not missing, so they don't miss the great content. And hopefully Steve will be coming on with us with football if everything goes well and we have a football year with actual football and people in the stands and no protests and all that kind of good stuff. We're going to be on Thursday nights. Steve is scheduled right now to be on the night the Colts are on. So we'll hope that, and we'll see how all that goes. So for all of us here, the three of us here tonight, especially from Preston and I, thank you for coming in and watching us tonight, supporting our channel. Look for us Thursday night doing football. Preston will be here as my secretary. And I will be guaranteed tomorrow, Monday night, in Steve's chat, watching him interview the Vipery Project. For Pete and Preston, this is Off the Wall. We're out of here.
Yes.